My name is Audree Grubesic. I am the owner and founder of Modular Suresite, which is a residential and commercial modular company that does consulting and different types of projects. Modular Suresite, my company, I started about 4 years ago. And the reason I started is because I started looking at construction and trying to figure out if there was an easier or more efficient way of building. Modular basically is just a form of construction, just like there's traditional built construction, but modular construction means it's all built in a factory. So the entire house building, completely finished, floors, windows, doors, toilets, cabinets, everything that you can think of, is all designed in these boxes, and then the boxes are then shipped to the site and they're put together on a foundation to complete the project. I am a serial entrepreneur. I've been in many different roles in many different companies. My background hasn't always been construction. I started in construction about 7 years ago, give or take, and what I was doing was working with traditional home builders. So I was doing new business development, I was doing sales and marketing, and from those roles I would always watch what builders were doing and very fascinated about the relationship with the clients, and then being able to actually build something and have something on site was always very exciting for me. It was very interesting because there are a lot of parallels that work with traditional construction and modular construction, and I always wanted to be my own builder. I always wanted to do my own projects because there's not a lot of us that are doing it as far as women in women roles of this type of nature, and I always felt that we are such community builders, we're such good relationships and having those opportunities to make a difference in the world. So this was like the little piece that I could do to contribute to that. Every industry, across every market, across everything that we do, we're doing some type of exchange. So I look at sales as an exchange, not an actual word or process, because when people typically think about a salesperson, there are connotations that come along with that. So when I look at younger people getting into this field, I would just basically say that it's more about relationship building. It's about finding your confidence. It's about really understanding and getting involved in something that you believe in so that you are being very authentic with the other people across the table from them, and knowing that the end result is really helping someone. It's not what you're selling them. And I didn't learn that until later on. I think when I was younger, it was about how many sales I could get in, how much money are we going to make in revenue. You know, it was so much pressure from the top and the salespeople in those roles, managers. And then I finally started realizing that it's more about the relationship and value of what I can bring for that individual, how I can serve them, is when my whole world started changing and sales wasn't just a dirty word. It was more or less about a relationship. So for young people, I absolutely say, start learning how to talk to people, communicating, find something that you're passionate about, and exploring that and understanding that sales isn't a dirty thing. It's an amazing opportunity to grow who you are as an individual and also grow in an opportunity to make income, which is obviously a great opportunity as well. I think the best part of my job now is I get to be on projects of all different sizes. I get to do single family, I get to do custom homes, I get to build condos and townhomes, I get to work with all different types of people that are builders or developers. So it makes it exciting every day because I'm not doing the same thing. And I'm learning through another process through my media company called offsitedirt.com, which is a resource for people to understand more forms of offsite construction. We have audiences from all over the world. We are also featuring Transportation and Construction Girl on our site because we truly believe in this organization. We feel that there is a new movement of women understanding not only their power, but also understanding how they can contribute to an industry that mainly doesn't have a lot of us in there. So it makes me super proud to be not only one, a supporter of this organization, but two, allowing people to understand that there's other forms of construction. It's not just traditional. There are 200,000 pieces that go into a house. There are more than that go into a building. There's project management, there's construction management, there's being an electrician or a plumber or driving a truck. There are so many elements that you could really fine-tune and be so good at that you never thought was possible. And the best part about construction is we are getting paid similar salaries for the same amount of opportunity to work on a construction site. One of the coolest things that I learned in construction is I now understand how to build a house. I no longer, when I go and look at houses or buy houses, no longer have to be afraid, no longer have to be worried about people talking over my head because I didn't understand what a roof system was, or I didn't understand what a wall system was, or electrical box, or any of these other things that we would have to ask all these other individuals around us, that now we can educate ourselves to feel more confident in knowing that we can be the ones to answer those questions. And it's awesome. And I would love to have more women just dip their toe in. Just try it.